As you all know, I love Pokimane. Boys, I cannot lie. She warms my heart, she makes me smile. And coincidentally, she's 50% of the makeup industry's total revenue. But that aside, every time I hear her name, I know it's gonna be good. We're gonna go on an experience. It's gonna be something special. Everything she does makes me smile. It truly is special. My bond with her is metaphysical because she has no idea who I am. But besides that, I think there's something. I think it's real. It's just she doesn't know about it yet, okay? It's a work in progress, okay? One day. What? One, one day.
Day for the unemployed. Pokimane is in big trouble. Captain Puffy says Pokimane knows about Elam's abuse towards her, but
Captain Puffy? Opinion discarded just based on name.
still continues to live with him. What happened to believing victims? Angie. Anyway, there's this YouTube.
Okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna blame her for believe all victims because that stuff is the most selective thing ever, okay? If you want to be angry about that, go knock yourself out, have fun. But at the same time, I mean, don't be a hypocrite because everyone it has 100% selective bias when it comes to that stupid statement, okay? Look at Asmongold, for example. Takedowne, obviously not guilty. Everyone else who has even less on their plate, obviously guilty. It is truly a great world we live in.
Named Captain Puffy, who allegedly got cheated on and put out this big document by a guy who lives with Pokimane currently, Elam. Anyway, this went pretty Obama.
Wait, she lives with a dude but still had to marry herself? Oh no. Well, still have a shot, boys.
Viral and got like a bunch of views on Twitter. Jesus Christ, putting
Wow.
the Unabomber to shame. Alright, can you put this into Fortnite terms? I queued into what I thought was a normal duo, but it turned into me hard carrying every match while my teammate hoarded gold, farmed clout off my POV, ignored pigs, and only played seriously when he was about to get dropped from the squad. I paid for the drop spot, the loadout, the heals, and the reboots while he AFK'd during critical moments.
Yo, do you have to actually pay in Fortnite for these things? Like, isn't that a little bit wild?
Flirted with other squads behind my back, chose higher clout teams over our duo, and treated the whole run like content farming instead of a real game.
Based.
So I stayed silent to keep my career from being defined by one bad teammate. But the match kept getting replayed anyway, and now I'm finally leaving the lobby. Anyway, I am sharing this now because what happened has been reduced online to just cheating. It was not. It was emotional manipulation, financial and career exploitation, and
Oh! Not. Boys, listen. Let's make it bigger. It wasn't just cheating. This was a life-altering, shattering even. Oh yes, that's how we like it.
behavior that was intentional and later admitted to. They went from just chatting to just cheating. So proud of you, and I love you so much. You were one of the most generous.
That was not funny in the slightest way, Jen, but it was pretty smart, so, you know. 7 Todd Howards out of the 8. Oh, yes. That was smart, but not funny.
And caring people I have ever come across, and watching them absolutely use that against you hurt. All you have ever done is want to look after people, and I'm glad you are now looking after yourself as well.
Wow.
Again, a bit of a disclaimer, you know, this is a he said, she said situation. We're only getting one side of the story when they're—
Listen, that's my favorite type of situation. I will follow one side blindly into whatever happens, okay? I have already picked the winners and losers, and nothing will ever change my opinions. We are locked in, boys.
Are typically 2. Also, I don't really know anything about Elam other than the fact that he lives with Pokimane and still plays Among Us.
Bro has literally 100k subs that are probably botted, and he gets to live with Poki? Yo, life is really not fair.
The fact that he lives with Pokimane and still plays Among Us in 2025. Anyway, this all circles back into Pokimane because apparently she knew about all of this and is still living with the guy, which is strange.
But because she got a lot of—
Okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie, boys. There is nothing hotter than a cheater in the eyes of a woman, okay? The worse you are in some certain ways, the more attractive you are. That's just life, okay? Don't blame me for how it is. Also, I understand why he cheated.
of negative comments on the TikTok, she did reach out to me and ask me about the situation, what happened. And the reason why I'm saying this, by the way, is not to like throw Poki under the bus in any way, shape, or form, but because she also made it publicly known in her TikTok that she had spoken to me. She put it as a TikTok comment that she's spoken to the parties involved, to which I sent her a really long message. Yeah, so I basically told her everything.
I also hope it was on TikTok.
And her response was obviously essentially that it was horrible what happened to me and how he was.
Guys, like the video because as we all know, bad things bad, good things good. It's true.
Obviously, I don't know the standing of their friendship or what happened now.
Clearly it's good because they're living together, no? What happened to believing victims? Believe all victims and live with the purpose. Anyway, this story is beyond up, but it's nowhere near as up as Canada's economy, which is why this video is sponsored by War Thunder.
Oh boy, get that bag, Queen, but not in a video I react to, okay? Do it in some other video.
Wait, people had theories of what was happening, which we're not going to entertain. And the Elam guy actually made a stream response, which people didn't really like. So he just sits there for 30 minutes to say a whole bunch of nothing.
Wow.
When all the UK creators who were his friends prior to the relationship want nothing to do with him for the last year or so speaks volume. He's more...
Okay, listen, listen, I'm not gonna lie. This is how I know if a content creator is real or not. If there's a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, or whatever, and he has friends that are in the content creation sphere, I automatically discard absolutely every opinion as lies, because they can't be trusted. They're gonna bat for their own friends and whatnot. Okay, I literally could not care less. If you are a content creator and you have friends, you're evil. You're probably evil.
More annoyed about the comments than anything in there be untruthful. Crazy to not just end stream. Proves her right more so.
I'm not ending. I'm definitely not ending. Like, chat, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Ugh, British people. Oi, bruv, you should grade with ace. It's just as good as PSA. Anyway, Pokimane was getting grilled so hard that even Mizkif took this opportunity to catch some heat off himself.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, as someone that was very close to Pokimane and defended her for years, this bothers me. Does this bother anyone else?
No. Could not care less.
Like, I defended her for years. I really did. But it bothers me that she's like, believe victims, and she says this stuff, but then like, Captain Puffy and them talk about Ellen being whatever the but she still lives with them, still collabs with them, still does everything.
Love or hate Mizkif, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. Pokimane virtue signaled a bit too close to the sun, and now the hypocrisy is showing. You know, she's a bit ingenuine.
Like it will even remotely close come to mattering, though. I mean, listen, it is what it is.
It's always, like, it's just this virtue signaling shit that they all do.
Wow.
And it just drives me nuts.
Takes one to know an situation, because like not long before this dude was on Twitch doing the same thing, but as soon as he switches to Kick, he like flip-flops on his old friend.
That's nice. That's nice. That's very cute.
It's just farming. It's like, believe victims, but then you're living with a guy that apparently cheated and was pretty shit. She needs to join Kick. Time to go full demon time.
And yeah, still no response from Pokimane. We got crickets. Anyway, nice. I didn't know who Captain Puffy was, and I just found a photo of her with Dreebs, so my condolences. Pokimane's roommate is also allegedly weird. He continued anyway, stating that I'd never break up with him. At one point, he even said that if he cheated on me, at least he would get clout from it. Oi, mate, you should grade with ace. And the funny thing is, he was live when this document dropped, and he never actually read the document.
Okay, that was an angle we...
Okay, listen, if your exposed document is longer than 3 sentences, I'm not gonna probably read it because it's just boring, okay? I'm just being real with you. It's probably just boring, and that's kind of it. So there you go.
I wish you were staying on the camera. Wait, where was it? It was here, right? Wait.
Sorry, Chud, you're not 6 feet tall. Believe
True.
victims. Pokimane's whole shtick is a house of cards. Like, the second the victim is somebody you know and somebody you should be...
That gives me a shot for the future, boys, okay? You get them when they're down on their luck, when the life is the...
standing up for, I guess, by her own logic. She is nowhere to be seen, which is, again, strange. She doesn't care about being a
The Asmongold tactics, and then you offer them money.
quote-unquote good person or doing the right thing. She only cares if you perceive her that way. Luckily for us, XQC came in and debunkered all.
Oh, jeez, am I gonna... Okay, place your bets, boys. Are we gonna be able to understand a single word being said?
All over Pokimane.
It's a Google Doc. Oh, hell no. Summarize in chat. Yo, oh, actually, true, hold on.
Something about chickens farming and apricots.
Holy mother of technology. Yo, grok me the fuck up.
I think he's planning his reset in our craters.
That's gonna really be this, you think?
The funny thing is, I did the exact same thing.
Parasitism. Oh yeah, like he's yoinking. Without consent. What the fuck? That sounds crazy.
Yeah, apparently even the sidemen stopped talking to the guy. It's
Wow.
okay. Randolph will
What are the sidemen?
still talk to him if he grades with ace. And it's kind of crazy because they broke up 2 years ago, and this is only now coming to light.
Kara and
I mean, that's typically how it works.
I have decided to go our separate ways. So we are no longer together.
And now this dude is out here buying Pokimane Labubus for her stream. I didn't think this situation could get any worse, but...
Oh, what? That's a real thing? I thought that people are just saying because it's a dumb name, huh? Wow. Maybe we deserve to be nuked.
I digress.
Okay, are you guys ready? Roomy reveal.
Hi!
Believe victims. The reason I'm focusing more on Pokimane is that her silence, quite frankly, is deafening, and it's much easier to call out
This
her
is fine.
hypocrisy than call out this dude, because honestly, we don't even have his side of the story yet. Also, I'm gonna keep it a $150. Having a roommate at 30 when you're financially stable is a bit
Oh yeah, that's the thumbnail.
strange.
What happened to believing all victims, Pokimane?
Not if they're bald. Anyway, that was VishJet. 10 out of 10. Bye.